You're listening to the NewGen podcast exclusively on the Pod Station. Here is an interview with one of our members from the Vinci Hub.
It's over to John.
Right, that's it. Thank you very much. Our business feature section. So it is Carl Birch from Decor. Hiya, Carl. I can't see you on my screen.
Hi, John.
How are you doing? You okay?
Yeah, right. I'm not too bad, mate.
Right. Just start off, really. Can you a little bit of background, really, on the company and yourself and how long you've been going?
I set up Decor in 2005, mainly working on my own. And then 4 years ago, I took my son on as an apprentice and got him fully qualified. So I've had him for 4 years. I've got a few other lads as well who work with me, mainly labouring side. But my background, I started decorating 28 years ago, a very long time. And the story, I was sat there watching decorators decorate because it fascinated me. It may sound strange to some people, but what they were doing a spray paint back in the day. They had them in schools, you know, with the fleck. They had the little paint flecks in. And I asked them to let me have a go, and they let me have a go, and then it went from there, the passion.
Wow. Brilliant. Very good. Brilliant. And I've got to ask you, is it true, can you buy tartan paint?
No, you can't.
Right, okay. Right. So, I know it's been a bit of a mad year, probably for most of us, really. But before the current situation that we're in, what's your typical client and what sort of work did you do then?
So before the lockdown started, we mainly did interior work. We never really touched outsides. And we've worked on everything from £1 million houses to your average council house. Yes. So a wide variety of work, really, but only inside. Right. We were that busy with inside work. We didn't have to touch outside work and worry about weather.
Right. And I know, because we've sort of spoken about this, I know over the last year things have changed quite a bit, haven't they, really? And you've just explain to everyone how it's affected you and what you're doing now.
Yeah, so when the first lockdown started, we decided not to sit on our laurels and wait for inside work. We started taking more outside work on. So we paid out for specialist equipment to do UPVC spraying, which is windows and doors, fascias, gutters, that kind of thing. And we are now in a position on that side to offer a 10-year guarantee on it. But we've also got a unit now that we can spray kitchens, doors and windows, yes, woodwork, things like that in. So rather than sit and sulk, we've expanded.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? So during this time, you got the unit during this last year and gone.
Yeah. Well, we've moved into it about 2 months ago.
Right. Okay. That's just on the Wirral, is that?
Yeah, it's based on Cleveland Street in Birkenhead.
Okay. So what is your ideal client now?
So ideal clients, we don't really have an ideal client as such because every job is different. There's never one job that's exactly the same to the next one. But we do like working on period properties because you get to, most of them are falling apart, so you get to create something and put it back to how it was. Yeah. And it gives you great pleasure seeing the finish.
Is there anyone specific? I know you're doing a bit more stuff with businesses as well and companies, aren't you? Is there anyone specific you'd like to speak to that we can maybe help you find?
Good referrals would be interior designers, bespoke joiners, window companies, and probably builders as well.
I know he's done some work for me. Did quite a challenging wall in the house to pay for, which was just brilliant. I don't know if anyone's got any other questions or anything they'd like to say. I know he's done a bit of work for you, Dave, hasn't he? Dave Palmer.
Yeah. I mean, we've used Carl quite a lot on our shops and also our home as well. And to be honest, Carl is the easiest referral because if you use him yourself, all the people that see his work will want to use him, and it's a real credit. His lad, Kieran, is absolutely outstanding. Carl is as well, obviously, but Kieran's work is brilliant. It really is, and Carl's is, and the lads as well. And I just think they come across really professional. They turn up in the gear, put everything down, they keep everything clean. They won't just paint a wall if other things need doing, so they'll spend the time to prepare it, to fill in places and stuff. And yeah, they're really, really good. I find him a dead easy referral because my sister saw his work the other day, then recommended it to her neighbour. He's just done some work with him. So I'd anything you need doing, I'd get him to use, and people will want to use him from there. But really, really good. And he also, he's even doing our bar tops and stuff like that because his work is better than the bar top people that we use. So. Yeah, really, really good. He's a pleasure to work with as well, Carl. He's a really good lad.
Carl,
Cheers.
you were 28 years decorating, you say?
Yeah.
How big was the room?
It's a mansion.
Right, makes sense. Yeah.
You would do.
I've got a question. I've got two questions. First, with the external, do you do painting of externals of properties now, or is it just the spray?
We do both, yeah.
And is there any type of internal work that you don't do?
We do everything from paint and graining, which is one of the old style, make your wood look old, to all your new style, which is spraying your woodwork. But we do, there's some wallpapers that we won't install just because they're poor quality.
What area do you cover?
Mainly Whittle, Liverpool, Chester, but we have been known to travel as far as Darlington. Last couple of years ago, we went to Darlington.
Okay. So, Kirby's not an issue?
No.
I want you to look at my mum's for me, if you don't mind, then.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks very much for that, Carl, and for everyone's contributions. And hopefully, maybe we'll think about Carl during the week and how we can help. So, a big thank you from a virtual.
Thank you.
If you would like to visit one of our online or face-to-face hubs, visit NewGen-Networking.com and book a place. Get social at Network NewGen on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn.